Hi and welcome to another video on Reduce CO2 Now. I'm Thomas and today we are looking at CO2 concentration and temperature, over time. And, I just brought you this diagram here. And this diagram is here we are today and this is on time scale. So this is like 800,000 years ago. And you see on this diagram two things. The dark blue is CO2 levels and the other one is temperature, light blue. Okay? And now you see the most striking effect of this is they are almost completely matching. There's like, when this goes down, the other one goes down and so on. You see that's a very high in statistics called correlation. One goes up, the other one goes up. And there's not only a correlation because there's a causality between here. Yeah, there's a causality. The CO2 is a greenhouse gas. If there's more of this stuff, it's raising the temperature. And so you see that these kind of things are matching. And very interestingly is like you have here how much CO2 is in the air. And here you have minus 12 to 6. So here on this scale, you have like a 1 to 10 ratio. When this goes up like 10 units, this goes up by 1 degree. Yeah. So 1 to 10 ratio, 10 parts per million, I'm giving you 1 degree Celsius change. Okay, and you see that really these two things is really like it's really causality here. That's why they are so correlated, these temperature, these two data. That's very, very important. If you just study this diagram for a long time, you find all this stuff on our facts page. You see that these two things are really, there's something, There were ice ages and warm ages. There's something like changes in the CO2 levels. And now, where are we today? This is the same diagram from NASA. It's just like printed in different colors. This is where we have been before industrialization, 280. This is where we are, 425, end of last year. And we go straight up all the time. So this whole thing CO2 has never been above 300 level for the last 800,000 years. And here is this 1 to 10 ratio. Now we are shooting up CO2 in incredible levels, 425, and we are going to maybe 500, 600, whatever. We are still rising really, really fast. It's not going down, it's only going up. So we are going to really high levels. So what do you think is going to happen with the temperature? And with the climate? Yes, that's really the problem. If you have understood this, that these, temperature and CO2 are linked and we are going there's a problem. Thank you very much for watching. We have to do something about this. You can start by following this channel. Thank you very much.